Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, Grace's Diamond World. If this is your first time stumbling on my channel, I would love for you to stumble, stay and subscribe by hitting the subscribe button down below. Next to that's a notification bell, and that's going to go ding each and every single time I upload a new video. I've been struggling hardcore what to do for you guys for this Christmas premiere video. I am way late. I'm hoping it gets up there, but with all that being said, I thought I'm gonna flip the camera around and just go for a good old drive for an hour. And if you get motion sickness, I'm sorry, but I thought I'd show you part of where I live. So I'm from Melbourne, Australia, and I live in the city of Melbourne. I'm thinking I'm just gonna hit the road. I've got to go do some shopping, so I might chop the video. I'll take you shopping with me to one of the DFO or direct factory outlets that I've got to go to, but feel free to use this as a podcast. Get comfortable. What can I say? Put the seatbelt on, safety first. I've got to go buy a present. I'm just buying one gift, and that's only because like I have to for work. It's things. I'm not doing Christmas this year. Christmas is the whole gift giving of Christmas thing ain't cutting it for me this year. But I've got to participate in this work thing. It's not about the gifts, yeah? It's about what's in here. Anyway, let me flip the camera around. You guys enjoy the view. I'm hoping this will work. Welcome to my channel if it's your first time stumbling. And for all of you veterans out there, I hope you are keeping well. But we'll talk about that as we drive around, eh? All right, guys. I'm going to see you on the flip side. Come with me. Welcome back. Well, I hope whatever you're choosing to do or have done or whatever the case might be over the Christmas break or Hanukkah break, if that's the case, that you've been safe, you've been well, you've been doing things, whether it be spending it on your own for whatever those reasons are, or if you've been with friends and family. I myself am thinking I'm going to have a very, very quiet one. An extremely quiet one. The offspring may or may not come and spend some time with me, but I'm okay. I'm actually quite looking forward to just doing not much at all. I've just finished, I've just had myself a pedicure. I don't need a manicure just yet. Like, I don't need to get my nails done just yet. But I just had a really nice pedicure. It was long overdue. Those hoofs of mine, OMG. they really needed some attention. I'm not even joking. For those of you that live overseas, yes, I am driving on the correct side of the road. As I said, I hope you don't get motion sickness. But if you do, that's okay. I hope you set me aside and you can catch up on some diamond painting, or maybe you're either preparing or cleaning up from Christmas. Like I said, I think my video is going up Boxing Day overseas. I'm not sure. It's going up. Oh, and I forgot to say, you're probably thinking, why isn't Gracie talking to you in chat? Well, hopefully I'll get up in time and I'll talk to you and say g'day to everyone, but I'll be typing it in chat. So by now you would have maybe seen a lot of premieres go up, and you'll get the gist that like we're not actually talking directly to you, so to speak. I forgot to mention that. Anywho, yes, so this is the side of the road that we drive on here, down under Australia. And I'm just going to, I think, I've got to keep an eye on the time too, yeah? So we'll go kind of the long way round. We'll go up here. There's a lot of roadworks where I'm working at the moment. Oh, and it's so painful, so painful. They started these roadworks before I went overseas, and I thought, oh, yay me. They'll all be done by the time I get back. Yeah, not a chance. Nothing was done, son. Nothing. It's going to be like this for goodness knows how long. But anyway, what do you do, right? What do you do? There's so many more worse things to complain about, and it is Sunday morning. I'm probably not going to go live again today because I've just got too much on, yeah? Too much to do. It's all
good in the hood, really. It's all good in the hood. I thought we'll do kind of like a big loop around, and I'm going to take you guys and see if I can. It's going to be so mashugana, so crazy, this place that I'm going to try and find this gift, because all the shops are absolutely out of control at the moment. And I kind of have an idea on what I want, so I want to be like in, out, job done, get me out of here, son, you know, it's just, I'm not up for it, and it's too late for me to do any online shopping, because like I kind of know what I want to get, and hopefully the store will have what I need, and that'll be it, you know. The easiest thing, so what they're doing at work is they're playing a game called Dirty Santa or Bad Santa. Now, I could do the whole Gracie girl thing, those of you that know me well enough, and I could go to the sex store and buy something extremely cheeky, because, you know, they're all expecting it. And that would be awesome. That would be just so much fun. So much fun. You know, get some adult paraphernalia, some adult toys, and see what happens. So the way Bad Santa actually works is we are all going to be given a number. We are all going to be given a number, and the first person will pick, and all the presents will be wrapped. Everyone has to bring one present, and they'll all be put in a pile, and someone picks a present, and that's their present. And then the number 2 person picks their present. Now, if the number 2 person doesn't like what they've got, but likes what number 1 has, then they swap. Okay? And then the 3rd person will pick their present. And then if number 3 likes their present, that's fine, everyone stays as it is. Then number 4 person picks their present. But if number 4 person, when they open theirs, wants number 3, 2 or 1, they go steal, yeah, and swap. So as you can see, if you draw the number 1, you're going to probably get dumped with the worst present of them all, right? So I'm kind of in two minds. I'm thinking, do I get a really nice beach towel, which is very, you know, for boys or girls, because that's always pretty cool. It's always something very neutral. Like I might get either a Sheridan or a Country Road beach towel, which is always very luxe and very nice. Or do I go to the sex shop? And as I drive around, like the sex shop one would be pretty funny, because it'll be just funny, yeah. Or do I get the beach towel? Anyway, as I drive around here, we'll find out. I live in the northern suburbs here of Melbourne. I live in this area, and I've been here for quite some time. And the sex shop is, we're just driving past it, just FYI. Damn. That's all right. We're going to go for a loop-de-loop. And yeah, so I've been living here in the northern parts of Melbourne. Well, offspring number 2 just had his birthday, and he's just turned 20, and he was born here. So for the better part of 20 years I've been here. And I've quite often thought what it would be like to live in another part of Melbourne, but you know, I've got no real reason to move. The offspring, like their dad lives not far from here. Now both of them, they do work now. Beg my pardon. They do drive. They both have their vehicles, their cars. So even if I was to move, it wouldn't be such a big deal, because now there's not a thing of having to pick them up and drop them off, and it wouldn't be such a schlep. Like, you know, if they wanted to come and see me, or when they want to come stay with me, they just can drive over. That being said, I really don't know if I want to move to any other part of Melbourne. It just doesn't tickle me fancy, if you know what I mean. If you know what I mean. Yeah, but look, it is an absolutely beautiful day today. The sun is shining. It is Sunday. Unfortunately, a friend of mine took the bike that they gave me back, because apparently, you know, they need to fix it, and circumstances have changed and I don't know if I'm going to get it back again, so I might be looking at buying my own bike. We shall see. We shall see. Anyway, we're going to go all the way up here. You probably can or can't see, but to the left on your screen is we're going parallel to the train track. Do you know what, guys? Ever since... Okay, so let's wind it back. For all the new people that are in the room, g'day and welcome. I actually, earlier this year, had a 3-month-long adventure in the United States, which was above awesome, above amazing. I got to meet so many of my YouTube friends over there, which was really rather exciting, I've got to say. So many of them, and so many of them were so kind to actually let me, you know, they put up their house and you know, I stayed with them. So it was just, excuse me, it was a blessing, such a blessing, such an absolute blessing. I forgot to mention in an earlier live that I'd done, and I realised a few weeks ago I did a live and I was sort of calling out all the people that I'd met, and just want to make mention of Angela and Tina Porch down there in Texas, who also were part of that crew that I not only met but were generous and kind-hearted to welcome me into their home with little Raven, who is Tina's daughter and Angela's granddaughter. Yeah, so I just wanted to make mention because I missed, you know, I knew that I was missing some names that day, and yeah, just wanted to have a shout out there. But so I had an amazing 3-month adventure. I got to do and see so many things, and if you want to, and I figured the best way to sort of talk about that adventure is through some whip and chats that I'm doing, because I'm doing a mystery painting. I'm doing a Diamond Art Club mystery painting at the moment, and I've actually divided it and sectioned it off, and each of the sections I've put a sticker, and each sticker is a different state of the United States, and I'm randomly drawing out of a bucket, my little teddy bucket, and I draw them out on my lives, and I do a whip and chat, and I finish off that section and I talk about that. If I haven't been to that state, then it's just a random what's going on in Gracie's world chat. If I have gone or been to that state in any capacity, then I try and make mention and talk about the memories that I've got and the adventures that I had. So there's quite a few. When I think about all the states that I've been through in one capacity or another, there's quite a few that I've been through, which is pretty exciting. And so I think the last whip and chat that went up was about, I did the state of Indiana. I can't remember what the next state is, so I'm actually looking forward to doing quite a bit of that painting over the Christmas break, to be honest, because I'm way behind. I am so way behind. I haven't picked up a diamond painting pen in quite some time. Not to bring anyone down, but you know, I'm a real person with real life issues and things like that, and I've just been dealing with a bit of stuff lately, a bit of personal mental health stuff, and I just needed a bit of self-care. And I found actually, I thought one of the best ways for me to handle what's going on for me, one of them is doing my lives and talking to you lot out there. But another different way for me to, I kind of forgot that I have a love of writing. I have a love of picking up a pen and just writing. And I decided to go get myself a notebook and got myself a pen, and I just started writing and writing and writing. And what this particular piece of writing was almost a journal type writing, and I was writing to the person that I've been concerned about and just outlining some points of interest and trying to keep it I was trying to stick to the facts, yeah? And I was trying to just stick to, this is what happened, blah, 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 without trying to taint it or put my own personal point of view on it. Rather, I was just trying to get all the events of the situation out on paper, so that, because so much has happened, and as I was writing, it was just, oh my goodness, and another thing happened, and another thing happened, and another, and I was just writing and writing. Oh, I kid you not, I sat there for the better part of actually we might turn down here, the better part of 6 hours in my lounge chair and just let that pen go. Yeah, it was just awesome. So crossing the railway tracks here, funnily enough, the universe must be telling me something, because I know for a fact, and it's funny, don't come at me, but I know for a fact there is another sex shop coming up. It wasn't deliberate either. But we're now sort of off the main road, and I'm cutting across so that I can get to the factory outlet, and then I'll take you through some other roads and streets. But this is basic suburbia here. I'm thinking I might, after I finish at the factory outlet, I'm going to maybe take you across the bridges that we've got here, which would be pretty cool. Yeah, so journaling, that really helped me. It really helped me. And I was talking to Jenny the Uncrafty Crafter, and I was saying to her, you know, I've always said to a lot of my friends, you know, if you ever got something that's weighing you down, this is a roundabout that I'm at, by the way, just in case you guys don't have any of these things overseas. I've often said to my friends that when you pick up a pen and literally, goodness me, there's traffic here, and literally take your thoughts that are cluttering up and bearing so much weight down in your heart, and take those words and put them down on paper. It's kind of like a really big release. It's, oh, there's Sexy Land. Can you see it? There it is. Woohoo! Well, we know where we're coming back if I don't find anything, right? True. So yeah, going back to the journaling. I've got to be careful. I don't know what possessed me. I've had 3 coffees and I've got to pee. And I'm getting every red light. This is killing me here. Back to what I was trying to get through to you. Journaling, great idea. Tick or check that box, tick that box. It really worked, and I'm just going to keep it. It's not an intention to give to anybody. This is just for my own personal, you know, healing over a situation. Because essentially what I've been doing really is just investing so much of my time and my energy and my emotions into a situation that I have really no control over. And I know that. I cannot control what's going on. But the empath in me is really, like, the energy there, that I feel almost compelled to put into, oh my gosh, another light, compelled purely because of the DNA that I have, and that this is who I am. It's been really emptying my cup, so it's time to refill my cup, because if my cup's empty, I can't function. True, I need to be able to function. I've got to be able to function. Guys, can you believe I'm getting every red light? This is ridiculous. Seriously. Come on, it is Sunday. goodness me. Wait till we get to where we got to go. I am low-key, high-key dreading, and I say dreading with a capital D, the parking nightmare that is going to be there. Particularly because, like, you know, like I said, I still gotta pee. I'll be making a beeline for the bathroom, let me tell you. So, you are, obviously this is getting filmed before another, jeez, I can't believe the lights. This is getting filmed before Christmas. So, I hope, whether you choose to celebrate or not, or however you choose to celebrate or not, that this time of the year that you've kept well, that you've kept safe within your minds and your hearts and your souls. That is so important, because this time of the year can bring around joy, obviously, for a lot of people, and it can also bring around a lot of somber thoughts and sadness for others, depending on what's happened in your own personal life. And no two journeys are ever going to be the same. However, part of the reason that as creators we all do these premiere videos is to try and keep you company if you do find yourself not being with anyone or doing anything particular, and you are sitting there diamond painting, and you can just go from one creator to the next, to the next, to the next, which is awesome, because you meet so many new people, so many new creators doing it like this once a year, which is a lot of fun too. You know, creators that you never even knew were out there. So I want to say and take this opportunity to thank the organisers of this. I know Crashly is one of them. I don't recall who else. Which way we've got to go? It's been a while since I've been up here, so I've got to go this way. Yeah, so I want to say thank you so much to Crashly and all the other organisers that have put this together. And a special shout out and thank you to Pippa Brown. Yay, Pippa Brown, who is also part of our diamond painting community. She's a fellow Aussie. She's in Tasmania. Pippa, if you do listen to this, sweetheart, for reasons that I'm not going to get into, but I know you know that I know. And I just want to say, reach out if you ever need anything. And say thank you to Pippa Brown, and give it up for Pippa Brown in the comments section if you're watching this, who was the original person who orchestrated this Christmas premiere exercise quite a few years ago. She was the OG, and for her reasons that I'm not going to get into, she passed the baton on to other creators to take it on and continue it on. So yeah, just wanted to give a bit of recognition out there for Pippa. I hope your Christmas time is a good one for you, sweetheart. Where are we here? We are in a suburb called Bundoora. Bundoora is where we are here. Almost at the DFO. Almost at the DFO. I mean, I could keep the camera rolling whilst I'm trying to look for parking, I suppose. I suppose. But we're coming up on it. We'll see how busy it's going to be. I'm foreseeing that it is going to be busy. We'll check it out and find out together. We'll see what happens. What a gorgeous day. Absolutely gorgeous day. I truly, truly hope that I'm not going to bump into anyone here. Just had a feeling, a really bad feeling that I'm going to bump into someone here. But hopefully not. Someone that I really particularly, yeah, just not interested in bumping into right this minute. So you can see that we're going under a freeway here, and when I get back after shopping, I'm going to take you on that freeway up to, and I'm going to do a loop-de-loop around the bridge. Hopefully the plan is to take you across our famous Westgate bridge. I can't stop on the bridge, unfortunately, to sort of take panoramic views or anything like that. Most certainly, though, you'll get to go across the bridge with me. How does that sound? Oh, yeah, I can see already traffic. We're going to be here for quite some time. And you're not going to see much, so I might actually switch the camera off at this point, because I'm going to be sitting here in traffic for a bit until I get into... So Uni Hill, if you can see, is the grey building on the right hand side of your screen. That's where I've got to get into, and there's probably going to be about 4 sets of changing lights before I get in there. So fun for me. Anywho, guys, I'm going to switch it off for now, and I'm going to see you where? You know it. You know it. Say it with me. Come on, put it in the comments. I'm going to see you on the flip side. Okay, I'm back. I pulled in. I got the... Why is this all twisted? I got a car spot. Yes, it wasn't as painful as I thought. I pulled out of that car spot because obviously everyone is hankering to be here. And now I'm going to take you out on the road again, which is awesome. I got what I want. Oh, whoa. Calm your farm, mate. Calm your farm. Calm your farm as you come around the corner. No rush, no need to rush. Goodness me, I'm schwitzing here. I'm going to go down here. I got what I wanted. It was either going to be a Sheridan or a country road beach towel. Very neutral. It can be for boy or girl. In, out, job done. Was it above the allocated budget? Yes, it was. It better not be who I... Goodness me. I thought it was the very person I was trying to avoid. Might even still be them. I don't know. Anyway, I don't care. I'm out of here. This is real life me, yeah? This is me. Let me flick the camera around. So you can see I'm in a car park, or as people overseas call them, a parking lot. Oh, and now it doesn't seem to be so tragically difficult. But yes, see, look, cars coming out from everywhere. It's the silly season. Whilst we're waiting to get out of here, I got myself one of these. In Australia, it's a company founded by an Australian woman, Janine something or other, I can't remember her name. She started off making these healthy fruit smoothie drinks in just one of those little, you know, those little in the middle of the shopping mall stalls, you know. She just had like a stand, and it is now grown into a multi-million, if not multi-billion, oh, okay, you go, it is the season. Multi-billion dollar, if not multi-billion, at least multi-million dollar company. So, and I got myself, this thing is so chock full of protein. Lordy, help me if I get myself so far away from home and near that bridge that I'm desperate to take you guys over, that this is going to have some dire effects on me. Anywho, what I might do, have a drink. It is so yummy. Which way do I want to go? I want to go this way. When it's safe to do so, I'm going to flick the camera around and you guys can enjoy the scenery. All right, I'll see you, you know where, on the flip side.
thought I'd flip the camera around. You get a bit of a time lapse, and I don't know how I'm going to edit this really. I have to time it to 59 minutes, so that's going to be fun for me. But I was getting bored just sitting here watching the road. And so I thought, if I'm bored, maybe you guys would be bored too. So how's it all going over there in the, which way is the chat? Is it going to be that way? Going to be over here? Or is it going to be over here? Hi. I'm watching the road, don't panic. And if something should happen, you're all witness to it, right? True. I must admit, I actually, this is my time to go live right now. I should be live right now. It's Sunday, and I guess this is my way of talking to you guys without going live. Weird. But anywho, so you've seen part of our freeways. A freeway is a freeway, right? So I'm gonna, when we get closer to the two bridges that I'm gonna take you across, I'll flip the camera around again, and hopefully I'll get it all within the time frame. I'm trying to keep an eye on the timing. And hopefully it'll work out well. The signs that I'm passing under say Melbourne Airport. The temptation. I mentioned to you guys earlier that I'm doing my mystery painting whip and chats. And I've decided that I'll see how I go, but I'm going to mix it up a bit with the states that I haven't actually been through or visited or had any sort of thing with. I've got a couple of books that I had bought when I was overseas, and you might have seen the were they lives? No, they were videos. They were whip and chat videos, I think. Yeah, it was a whip and chat video that I did with Jenny, where we were asking each other all these deep and meaningful introspective questions. And so I kind of thought it'd be interesting just to grab one of those books that I've got and just ask questions from it. It's kind of almost like a tag thing, but not a tag thing, because I'm not tagging anyone, if that makes sense. But introspective, real deep, get to know Gracie sort of questions. And I thought that'd be really interesting as a whip and chat sort of situation. What do you think? A lot of them are easy peasy sort of questions. Why are you guys crooked? Yeah, let's straighten you up a little bit. A little bit crooked. No, yeah, just stay put. Just don't fall down. For those of you that are in Melbourne, I'm passing Essendon Fields right now, if you know where that is. Oh, speed limit's dropping. And yeah, so I was kind of thinking I might mix it up with a bit of that sort of thing. I've got one more Diamond Art Club unboxing to do, which is I want to say June, July it came. I don't know. The date is on the box, so I'll be able to tell you. So now I can't remember what's in there. You know me, guys. When I do my unboxings, I'm so bad. I haven't even looked at what's come out recently. I've kind of been on a bit of a not buying much. I've got so many paintings, and there's only so much I'm going to buy. It really has to take my breath away for me to want to buy it now, because it's just getting, like, for me, no, I'm not throwing shade on anyone else, but for me, my stash is getting more than enough. Let me just say that. It's just plenty. Like, I've got enough there for I don't even know how many lifetimes. Yeah, so I haven't bought any.
I didn't even look what's come out these last few weeks on Diamond Art Club or Dreamer Designs or any of the small shops. Like, there's heaps of paintings out there, don't get me wrong. And you know, nice ones, even from the small shop. I got a, you'll excuse me, won't you? I got a bit of a itch. It's an itch, and I gotta scratch it. And there's no, like, you know, and I'm not scratching my boobicles. Don't stress out. Yeah, there's loads of beautiful images out there, but let's be real. Let's be honest. Let's be, like, just honest. The diamond painting I'm working on at the moment, so I decided to stick true to the plan, which is I've got my mystery painting, I've got my Diamond Art Club mystery painting, and I had said that I wanted to try a company, I wanted to finish a company that I hadn't done before. And I've got a few Dreamer Design paintings there. Why are you still crooked? Straighten yourselves out. There you go. I've got a few Dreamer Design paintings there. And with you guys on a live, like about a month ago or whatever, I sat on the floor and I was looking at which one to do. And I picked out Gino? Is that his name? Gino Borelli? Oh my gosh. I've got a mental block. But anyway, one of his Italian landscape paintings. The image is beautiful. It's L'altra porta rosa or something like that, which means the other red door, or the red door under the bridge. I can't remember exactly what the name of it is, but it's a country, you know, old town, Italian town, an old Italian town scene. I deliberately wanted to dive into one of the earlier paintings because I thought, you know what, it's all very well and nice to get all these new images in. It's the shiny brand new toy in the house, and let's diamond paint that. But I wanted to go back to the start and pick out one of the OGs, one of the originals, and I did, and it is, and it's on my table. I think I'm on the last section of the first row from memory. I haven't looked at it in a long time. And I'm sad to report that there was a lot of dramas and things that happened with Dreamer Designs back in the day when they first came out with the saturation of their symbols and things like that. So it's not as enjoyable as a lot of the other paintings that I've done from other companies, which is disappointing. And I said to Jenny, I said, I made a promise to myself that I would never do a painting again if I wasn't enjoying it, that it would be like, yeah, and you know what I mean? But then I get into it and it's like I start doing a section and I get into it and I get used to the symbols. I'm lucky it doesn't play with my eyes. It doesn't give me vertigo. It doesn't make my eyes blurry. It's just that little bit of extra, like, what symbol is that? Rather than it being crystal clear. So that's what's kind of bugging me at the moment about it. I feel that having done 90% of the top section, so with one, like top row I should say, with only one section remaining, I feel that what has come out so far, the image is beautiful. The once the diamonds are down, it's not a saturated looking canvas. Do you know what I mean? The image is there. So I'm kind of going down the route of trusting the process, if that makes sense. Because I have to. Well, I don't have to. But I'm thinking I'm going to see it through, because it is a round and I wanted to sort of mix it up between doing a square and a round, because the mystery painting's a square. The mystery painting's square and this is a round. So I could have done a square from Dreamer Designs, but I wanted to do a round. Thinking that it was going to be quicker. No, I've got an itchy nose now. Seriously, I don't have fleas, guys. I do not have fleas. I just got itches. And the reason that it's not, the reason that it is not quicker is this bish is full of confetti. She be all up there in the confetti, like a butt ton. Like there's barely any need to load up anything more than the 6 placer that I'm using, and even then to get a line of 6 diamonds in a row is like, oh my gosh, hallelujah, you know. So yeah, and it's taking a while. So with that being said, almost tempted to start another diamond painting, one that's got a lot of color blocking in it. However, I know that if I kit up one more, I've got to turn you around. So, we just made it. You just saw that big yellow thing that's underneath, that we drove underneath, and that's called the cheese stick. Now, we're going through a tunnel here. Don't ask me the name of this tunnel. Gosh, you guys almost missed it. We're going through, and it's a kind of an open air tunnel. Okay, and we're getting we're driving, so you can see all those cranes, they're building buildings, obviously. You might get to see to the left, if I can do it, that's the city skyline there. I'm trying to do this ever so carefully. That's the Melbourne city skyline. I've got to put you back up here. Oh, I'm going to have an accident. In front, you're going to see a big white wheel. It's a Ferris wheel. Butt ton, we're going to drive past it, and it's going to be to the left of the screen, hopefully. Still, it might not. I don't know if you can see it. Can you see it? Can you see it? I can't even tell if it's coming out on camera. Anyway, it's a big Ferris wheel. And I think it was open for maybe all of 1 or 2 years, and I think there was damages to it, and they shut it down. What a butt ton of wasted money. So all these cranes that you can see in front, they're there because we're near the docks, and obviously, and not only that, they're also there because they're extending freeways and everything. Now, this might be a lot of fun for you and me together, because I haven't been up here for, I don't even know how many months, probably since before I went overseas, I'm going to say. And I don't know if they've changed the roads, the lanes, the directions. You're probably seeing the Ferris wheel a little bit there on your left. Let me get into this lane here. What we're crossing over, what we're about to cross over, you can see these 2 big pillars that are right in front of us. Let's just slow down, Gracie. 2 big white pillars. We're crossing the Balti Bridge here. And so see those 2 big pillars? I mean, look, I've walked across the Brooklyn Bridge. This is, and I'm going to say it, and I don't care what anyone says, the Westgate Bridge has got nothing on the Brooklyn Bridge. Yeah, I'm just saying. In front of us, as we get to the crest here, in the far distance, I can see there is a cruise ship over there, and there's water right on the horizon. So the blue that you see there right on the horizon is Port Phillip Bay. It's the water. Alright, so we're going to get in this lane over here. I'm going to take you over the Westgate Bridge, which is the bridge that Melbourne is famous for. Well, when I say famous for, it's our bridge. Everyone knows Australia for the Sydney Harbour Bridge, which is in Sydney, obviously, which is in the state which is directly above me in New South Wales. I live in the state of Victoria, and everyone associates Australia with the Sydney Opera House and the Sydney Harbour Bridge. They're our 2 iconic bridges, and rightfully so. The Sydney Harbour Bridge is, in my mind, a nicer bridge, so to speak, when compared to what we've got here. But I ain't driving 8 hours to Sydney just to take you over the Sydney Harbour Bridge. So, you know what? It is what it is. Alright, so I keep saying so. We're at the bottom here. Basically what I'm going to do is literally drive over it, turn around, and literally come back. So you're going to get two views, so to speak. Probably not too dissimilar one from the other, but, you know, I've got to turn around and come back because otherwise what am I going to do? I'm going to end up just, driving? It ain't going to happen. I've got to get home. I've got stuff to do. Alright, so we're getting up to the bridge. Now you're going to see here that our bridge, this particular bridge, can you see it's like a black, we're on the bridge now. Can you see these rails to the sides? Yeah, they were put up after a very tragic incident that happened. And I will take this moment just to say, if you are having any deep or sad thoughts of anything, please reach out to somebody. To the to the right, you'll see the two pillars there that have got the Australian flag on one. So the traditional Australian flag on one, which is the flag closest to us, and on the other flagpole, they're flying the Indigenous Aboriginal flag. I like that recognition. I think that's wonderful. And now we're pretty much on the top of the bridge. This is the absolute tippy top. Even if I wanted to turn the camera to show you what's to the side, you're not going to see too much anyway because of the barriers that they put up. But there in the distance, so this is facing west, so I'm driving westerly, so to speak. I live in the north, so I've come all the way into here to drive you across this bridge, and then I'm going to drive all the way back. But that in the distance is the west. So to all my peeps who live in the west of Melbourne, Rose Prophet, you're one of them. And Natalie, she's also another one out in the west. G'day guys. And wow, they have changed all these roads. Oh my goodness, I hope I know how to get back on. So we're just descending. Oh my gosh, where's the off ramp? Oh, here it is. Wow, all this work that you see to the left of your screen is all brand new. They're trying to join the west with the east. So it is a monumental exercise. So we're now just come off the bridge. See, it's nothing particularly exciting. You know, it's just the bestest that I could come up with for this video. Hopefully you get to see a bit of you know, where your Gracie girl lives. So literally what we're going to do is we're going to turn right, and then we're going to turn right again, and we're going to go on the bridge again and go back home. Yeah, we are. Yeah, we are, Cal. Yeah, we are. Look how pretty this is up the top. Can you see all those colours? Love that my taxpayers' money goes towards such things. All right, we're going to go here. And as I said, we are going to literally do like a big U-bolt turn and get back on. And I'm going to have to check the timing on how much, like, I can't go over my 59 minutes or whatever it is, so. Sorry for slurping in your ear. Was that awful? I hope I'm in chat. I don't know. If I'm in chat, you know that I will have set my alarm to get up in the middle of the night, because I think this is going live for me. I don't even know. I've got to be honest. I'm not even going to lie. I have not even looked at the time. I don't know if it's like 3 o'clock in the morning for people in the States and maybe some decent hour for me here, or the reverse, whether it's 3 o'clock in the morning for me here and some normal hour for you. So what you see above us here, this is all brand new. This is part of the new freeway. Wow, that's exciting. Have no idea where it's going, but anyway. And we're going back over the bridge. Oh, you'll see, oh, can you see it? Can you see it? A bit of the Melbourne skyline there. You're not going to see much now because of the railing, which is unfortunate, but I'm grateful for it to be there. I used to be super scared driving over this thing. I used to be white-knuckled driving over this bridge. And if Jenny the Uncrafty Crafter says one word about it, Jenny, you're not allowed to come at me for that, for nothing. When I say I used to be white-knuckled, I'm talking when I very first started driving, not after 30-something years of driving, okay? Just saying. Just saying. Before Jenny has a word or 7 to say about it. But, yeah, we are super high. I must say, when we went to New Zealand, me and the offspring went to New Zealand earlier on this year, and I was so super proud. It was probably about this high, I want to say, if not higher. I climbed the Auckland Bridge, and my gosh, if you want to talk about peeing your panties, there it is. There it is, right there. Anyway, to the right of your screen, you're going to see like dark grey, depending on what device you're looking on. It's supposed to be blue because it's water, but there is the bay in front of us, and as we descend down, you will see, yeah, there's a better shot of it. I'll try and slow down if you can see it. There's one of the cruise ship that I was telling you about. It's docked in the bay there. So that's our Port Phillip Bay there. And now we're coming back off the bridge. And as we do, hopefully you'll get a bit of the Melbourne skyline. I'm going to get away from this truck a bit, and you will see the Melbourne skyline emerge in front of me. Oh my goodness, yes! Let me just slow down and everyone else can crack their nanas all they want. There you go, there's the Melbourne city. Oh, Grace, look the road, watch the road. I'm getting the right. Oh, I gotta change lanes. I gotta change lanes. Holy crap! Thank you. That could have been awkward. Alright guys, I'm going to let you enjoy this now. I'm going to time lapse it, and then I think it might be almost time for me to say goodbye. So I'll time lapse this until I get home. I'm back. I thought, you know what? I think it's almost going to be time for me to sign off. So I'm going to have to literally play around with the time lapsing and everything like that, and make sure that I stretch this out to how it's supposed to be. I reckon I've hit my 59 minutes, 59, because we've got to allow that 1 minute at the start for the intro, yada yada yada, blah 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 blah. Basically I'm just going to drive home now. Yes, I still have an itchy nose. But before I do, and I'm glad that I'm driving because it means I can't get emotional because I've got to drive, I wanted to say to each and every single one of you who've been here for a long time, a short time, first time, thank you. Thank you for being a part of my diamond painting world, for following me, for being a part of my ups, my downs, my in-betweens, and everything else. For the friendships that I've made, This is a bit of a reflective moment, but for all the friendships that I've made, for those that reach out just to see how I'm going, and for those of you that, you know, interact on my videos and comment and like and all, everything, just everything, guys. It's been an amazing time on YouTube, and I've made friendships that are beyond words that I can't even describe. And you know, when you find your tribe, you find your tribe, and I have found my tribe, and all the special people, or you know who you are. You know who you are. I'm not going to start naming names, because if I leave one out, gosh forbid, I will never forgive myself. But you know who you are. And whether you're a subscriber that watches silently without commenting on videos, and you're just there watching and enjoying them, hey, you're appreciated. You are appreciated. Trust me, you are. As far as content goes for 2024, goodness knows what it's going to be. Maybe we'll talk about it in a whip and chat. Needless to say, now I've got the hiccups. I know I have been drinking, but it's been a protein smoothie. So calm your farm, people. Calm your farm. I'm not drunk. I'm not drinking, you know, adult beverages here. I do want to say to all, however the holiday season has been for you, if you're sitting here watching these premiere lives one after the other, it means one thing to me. And if you're struggling at the moment to find something to be grateful for or to be positive about, if you're sitting here watching this video, I can give you one thing, two. And it's one of my favorite sayings. And if you've been around on the channel for any length of time, you'll know it. So you can all say it with me. You can be grateful for the following. You've got air in your lungs and your heart is still beating. And there it is. You know, there it is. And I'm grateful to have you here, and I'm grateful that that's happening. I've got to change lanes. And that's what's gotten me through these last few weeks where I haven't been kind of myself lately. So go to bed every night, got air in my lungs, my heart is beating, life is good. That's the 3 lines. Yeah? So wishing you and yours, you know, you and your family and your friends and your loved ones, health, happiness, joy, peace, yeah? I think that's what we all need sometimes in our lives. We just need peace. We need the world to slow down a little bit. And when I say the world to slow down, we need our minds to slow down just a little bit and stop the chaos. So hopefully these lives or these premieres or these videos are all helping you with that. And with all that being said, for this holiday season, wherever you are in your part of the world, look after yourselves, look after each other, have each other's backs, because it is so super important. And until I see you all next time, I'm going to send you all bunches and bunches and bunches of Aussie Italian love. And ciao for now, guys. Bye.